just get better with age.
You put the happy in our birthday.
Hi everybody, I'm Colleen. Thanks for being here. We have a big birthday bash underway all month long, and today we have dedicated the day to you. We call it Love Your Look, and we're showing you all kinds of ways to just feel fabulous. Find something that speaks to you. Find something that represents your taste and your style, and if you like sparkle, if you like glam, if you're looking for something that is so just beyond what you may have had on your radar because you thought that's going to be way too expensive, we're going to get you the look of the world's finest diamonds at a fraction of the price because we have the world's finest simulated diamond coming your way. It's our absolute gallery collection, and wait until you see some of the beauties we have planned for you, including, just talking about that gorgeous butterfly ring. Well, I've been wearing a butterfly pendant, and this is the prettiest thing. I'm obsessed with this pendant, girls. It is beyond beautiful. Is that pretty? Last time we had this, I wanted it. It sold out so fast, I missed it. We blinked and it was gone. It was ridiculous. Everybody flipped out. That was back in February, all those baguettes. It is breathtakingly beautiful. It is identical to a fine quality diamond pendant at, again, a fraction of what you would pay for $39.98. It's a huge customer pick. It's on 3 flexible payments. We'll talk about it in detail coming up 710-622-269. So pretty, so watch for that then. All right, so I'll never forget, it was 1995, and I was at the Las Vegas Jewelry Show for the very first time. And I was just like a little girl in a candy store, and I walked by this fabulous jewelry store, and they had this ring in the window. It was, and I had to go in and ask about it. And I said, what is that ring? What is that? And they said, oh, that's Quadrillion. And I said, tell me about this. And so they were telling me the history of the Quadrillion ring. Well, long story short, their ring back then, 1995, was $50,000. Oh, I'm not kidding you. It was 50 grand. It is the most gorgeous thing. This ring has such history to it. I love this ring. I love it. We did our first quadrillion ring on HSN many years ago. It was late 90s, I think. And girls, it was 150 bucks. And it sold out the door so fast it made everybody's head spin back then. I can't explain to you how we can sell this. Is this the coolest ring ever? Look at this gorgeous thing. Look at this gorgeous ring. $48.98. Oh my goodness, and I will tell you something. It's bold, it's not over the top. It's a really amazing size, and it looks like tens of thousands of dollars. It's breathtaking, it's a work of art. The Quadrillion ring was introduced, it was first brought to market in the 1970s, it was trademarked in the 1980s, and it's become one of the most famous designer collectible rings. You can still have a Quadrillion ring made today. They still make this ring. They are thousands of dollars, but women wear it as a diamond engagement ring. I've been in restaurants back in the day when we were hanging out in restaurants, and women would come from across. One woman came over, she said, I have to see what's happening on the side of your ring. I said, the side? She said, I can only see your hand from the side. I'm like, what is going on the side of her ring? Because there's sparkle from every angle on this ring. It's trillions, it's princess cuts, it's all channel set. There are no prongs. So I have no idea. It's 50 bucks. Crazy. For the workmanship, that is just ridiculous. Anyway, it's coming up. If you don't own it, you're going to love it. One more thing I have to tell you about though, I have a smart deal. We're launching it right now. It's unbelievable. This is a little hint of the smart deal. These are oval cut. They look like oval cut diamonds. I'll hold it still so you can see it up close. So they're big oval cut. They're about 1.5 carat size in each ear. Maybe they'll show it to you. There you go. So they're perfect ovals. #1 hottest trend in a diamond stud for 2020 is oval cut. #1 hottest trend in diamond studs is an oval cut. So we thought, okay, for our birthday, we're gonna do the hottest cut, the hottest trending cut out there in diamonds, and we're gonna do something really ridiculous. So we're gonna do something ridiculous. I mean, really fun with this earring coming up, so stay tuned. It's our smart deal, and you do not want to miss it. And it's always fun to do these shows because the fabulous Paul Wood is brand ambassador for Absolute. He is our ambassador of luxury. And how are you doing there, Paul Woods?
I am fabulous, and I'm so excited for today. And I just wanted to start the day by letting you know that the look I really love, I'm afraid to wear on TV, but I said I will show Colleen. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, it's for our birthday. I thought, is this too much?
Okay, I want that jacket. Okay, the crew just said you've got to put that on at some point. You've got to put that on for us.
Oh,
But let me tell you,
I
I
think
want that jacket. That jacket is everything.
I've worn it on the red carpet, but I've never allowed myself the pleasure of wearing it here. But anyway, the show we have is that sparkly. That's what's coming your way, and we should just dive in, because I think the first thing we have is brand new, and it's your choice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's get started right out of the gate. This is brand spanking new. First time we have seen this beautiful set, and we're offering a choice between the necklace or the matching earrings, and we have this in a couple different colors. We have it in a pink, I believe it's pink, and the all clear. So you can do either one. Or it is yellow. Well, let me take that back. So it's pink or yellow. The yellow, I'm just gonna share with you, is extremely light. So don't expect that to be like a bright canary yellow. It's a very pale yellow in the yellow, and the pink is a delicate, soft pink. So let me show you this up close. So it's the earring, and they are beautiful earrings, and then it is the matching pendant is your choice. So the earrings are $34.98, aren't they gorgeous? And then the necklace is $29.98. It's that halo style. If I hold still, you can see the yellow, but it's very pale. Just want you to know that. You can see it though, right? And then the pink, you can see contrast a little bit better, I think, but they're both so, so pretty. This is brand new, right, Paul?
Brand new, and what I love about this is a double pave, and we've not done that before. And by double pave, what I mean is we've done sort of a wedding cake, if you will. And in the first layer of the cake, that delicious layer that you eat at the end, we have the clear CZ around it. And then in the center layer that just elevated just slightly more, those gorgeous, luscious, either the luscious pink or the yummy yellow, also done as a pave. And then there's that star at the top of the cake, that center stone that, you know, really gives you the look of an impressive natural diamond. That's the look. And by elevating each one of these layers and creating that wedding cake look, it's a piece we've never done before. So we're calling it a double pave. It is true pave work. And this is a piece that is different than any of the pave pieces that we have done before. And that gets me excited. I love the fact that it's pink or yellow, your choice. I love the fact that they're soft pink, soft yellow. They're not garish. They're really feminine and yummy, but you can see them from space because of the way we've done that pave. Look how beautiful
that
those
looks
are.
gorgeous. And you're right, you don't always see the double pave like that. These look, again, so believable. The key to Absolute, when we talk about the world's finest simulated diamond, Absolute is unlike a lot of other product out there. I mean, we use only the very finest quality material to create this collection. These stones are cut by diamond cutters. They're set by diamond setters. We use diamond styles. When Paul and I work together, we have so much fun working on this collection. And when we work together, we aren't looking for what they're doing in fashion jewelry. We're studying what's happening in fine jewelry. We want to bring you the finest of fine looks. We want everything to be that dream aspirational piece that any of us would absolutely buy in diamonds, but we don't want to spend thousands. And that's what makes it an exciting collection, because the jewelry is so good. Virtually everything we do in Absolute becomes customer picks. There are, I don't know how many hundreds, if not thousands of 5-star reviews on these products because people love them so much. But this is so special and beautiful. If you love a gorgeous stud earring, you want something a little different with tremendous sparkle, there is your earring. And then the matching pendant, there's just something about a halo style pendant. This is the #1 top selling look in a diamond pendant today, a halo style. But the double halo is unique. I do like that little mix of the fancy diamonds in here, the soft pink and the soft yellow, the look of a fancy diamond rather. But that's the bottom line, Paul. We always say, you know, all cubic zirconia is not created equal. And Absolute is definitely in a caliber of its own, is it not?
Well, it is. And, you know, even when I worked in Paris at Boucheron, our clients would, you know, purchase a piece of jewelry that was sometimes $1 million, but they always asked us to recreate it for them in cubic zirconia so they had something to wear that didn't require security guards and insurance. And, well, it's true. And so I have been working with the finest cubic zirconia for as long as I've been working with natural diamond. And when I saw Absolute, I couldn't believe the pricing. Because these, to my eye, are the very finest cubic zirconia I have ever seen. And if you've had a bad experience in the past with cubic zirconia, you got to know they are not all created equal. There's only a handful of manufacturers in the world who are qualified to provide stones for us. And as soon as you see them, you understand how picky we are, how we only work with precious noble metal, how we set them with the same techniques that we use with diamonds. Every aspect of it makes them believable. Exactly. And that's what we're really striving for, is people look at it and they don't think, ooh, nice cubic zirconia. They look at it and they think,
with gorgeous
nice diamonds.
You are so right. By the way, guys, I do want to mention, use express ordering, log on to hsn.com to order. If you are ordering this set, the yellow version is most popular. I do want to mention real quickly, the yellow will sell out first here, but I do want to mention Paul and I have a smart deal coming up. It's going to be coming up in about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes from now, we have 7 minutes. So just so you know, so we took the #1 hottest trending diamond stud happening in the market today, big gorgeous ovals, I'm holding it right here. They're the perfect size. These are 2.5, it's about a 1 1/3 carat in each ear approximately, so they look believable. And they are gorgeous. It's so funny because I don't own an oval diamond stud. I will after today. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted this oval shape because it looks so classy and chic and beautiful. More and more of the celebrity gals are choosing ovals for their diamond engagement rings. So anyway, oval is huge in the world of diamonds today. We are doing something that has never been done before. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's never been done before. We're going to get you those oval diamond-looking earrings coming up a little bit later on in the hour, so stick around for that. But right now, and by the way, already people are asking about my diamond engagement ring. Don't forget, Quadrillion is back. Unbelievable value. When we launched this at HSN many years ago, this ring was $150. It flew out the door. I have no idea how we are able to do what's about to happen in this hour, so stick around for Quadrillion returns to HSN. Right now, look at this beautiful thing. Paul and I launched this back in February. It flew out the door, haha, literally, pun intended. It became a huge customer pick on hsn.com. I wanted this. If you remember, Paul, I wanted to buy this and it sold out. It flew out so fast, I missed it completely. So our buyer rushed to get it back for the birthday. We have baguette cut stones. We have the beautiful round brilliance framing out the gorgeous the gorgeous wings on our butterfly. I like how it sits as a station right into the hollow of your throat. I mean, it's perfectly beautiful. I love how I love the size of it. Everything about it's comfortable. It's an absolutely gorgeous necklace. I'll show it to you up close so you can see. It's so, so pretty on the neck. And if that does not look like a diamond pendant, nothing does. So $39.98, Paul. This is special, isn't it?
It is special. And I have to say, like so many things in life, this comes down to the artist's execution and the inspiration and the craftsmanship. And I told this story last time, which is true. I was at my home and I looked out to the yard to see what the dogs were doing. And there was a monarch butterfly posed on my door, just gently flapping her wings and just looking so beautiful. I grabbed my camera or my phone and I snapped a picture and I just got, it was perfect. So I sent it to the designer and I said, I want to do a butterfly pendant, but this time I want the wings to look like they're moving. Wow. I want her to look like she could actually take off. And wow, did this designer do it? She's just so talented and she had the best idea.
That is so
She
impressive.
said, let's use baguettes because that is more the shape of the spots that you see on a true monarch butterfly. True. I'm telling you, when you get this home, she looks like a butterfly from heaven who's ready to just take off, spread her wings, and make her trip to eternity. I mean, she's just that gorgeous.
It is breathtakingly beautiful. Look at on Victoria. Oh my gosh, that's stunning on her neck. You guys, if you'd like it, Rob was showing you the clicker. I think there's 400 left. You do need to dive in here. It's going to sell out again. It's only $39.98. It's a steal for what you're getting, I promise you. Go read the reviews on hsn.com because most of the reviews are perfect perfect reviews on this. It is so just ideal. I like that it's not too small, it's not too big, it's very comfortable. It doesn't flip around on your neck. Sometimes a pendant you have to kind of readjust all day. This guy, you put him on and it just stays beautifully and perfectly at your neck. But I love Paul's point, because when he was telling you that this is inspired by his photograph of a real butterfly, but the truth is, those baguettes, I mean, that captures such just a gorgeous, it's almost like stained glass, only all clear. But look at how beautiful those baguettes are, tapered baguettes, individually set, all the way filling in the interior of each butterfly wing, and then of course, all the way up around you. We're framing this out with the round brilliance. So it is so pretty, guys. I think if you choose this, you're going to love it. And as pretty as it looks on TV, I promise you this, it's more beautiful in person. I'm sitting in incandescent light. We do not use fancy lighting for our jewelry shows. We don't even, if you notice, we don't even use that electronic turntable anymore. They don't use any funny filters, nothing. I mean, we're sitting here in soft light. So when you get this in real light, anything brighter than an incandescent studio, you get this into sunlight, for example, it's going to sparkle like nobody's business. And it's, you watch and see when you get this and see it. It's pretty on TV. It's even prettier in person, isn't it, Paul?
It is absolutely breathtaking in person. I meant to mention, by the way, the necklace is 18 inches, so it's a perfect length. That's a cable link, and the pendant itself is just about a 1-inch drop. And you're right, Colleen, it just sits perfectly on every woman. It's just absolutely gorgeous how it sits. And because of the way we mounted her, by the tips of her wings, she really is stable. She does not move. She does not slip to the side. It's one of those pendants that you're like, oh, finally one that I can trust and that does what it's supposed to do. And what is the pendant supposed to do? It's supposed to call attention to that beautiful area of your body, draw the eye in, and then the eye goes up and sees your beautiful smile and your eyes. Pendants have a job to do. This one excels. This is CEO of pendants. That's what this one is.
It just is. We are so sure you will love it. Paul and I read every single one of your reviews. We pay very close attention to what you think, because we want to know the good, the bad, the ugly. We learn so much from your feedback when you buy products from us across all categories, but we do love getting your feedback. This is one, it was really fun to hear the feedback because everybody loved it when they ordered it the first time. Today at $39.98, you're getting something that it might become a signature pendant for you. It's definitely uplifting. Everywhere you go, you bring that little bit of light, that beauty, that hope and inspiration into every room you walk into when you're wearing this lovely thing. The fact that all of those stones, they have to cut those individually. Baguettes are very expensive to cut. There's a lot of breakage when you're cutting these stones, so they're cut by hand, they're set by hand. And when you look at it, it's so intricate. I think that's what really sets it apart. The detail, I'm gonna hold it still. We can come really close on this, because the detail, it almost is though, I wanna show you from the side. It's not flat. It's almost though the wings are slightly in motion. You see what I mean here? It's not completely flat. And I think that's one of the other things that just makes it, here, I'll turn it to the side. See what I mean? Like she's fluttering her wings a little bit, right, Paul?
Truly, and that's where I say the designer knocked it out of the park. I said, I want her to look like she's just about to take that flight to Mexico. And she does. Her wings are quivering almost. And when you add those baguette taper cuts, not only do they quiver, but they come alive, and I sort of fluttering my hands just a bit, and it's just really on your chest when it flutters like that. I mean, it's just beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is. It's just, you see, it's kind of perched there. Oh gosh, that's pretty. Okay, we're calling it spoken for. If you're ordering, you own it, so don't hang up. If you're on hsn.com or if you're in the ordering process by calling us, we'll have this on the way for you. But we are going to, we're gonna move along here. Okay, now wait a minute, I have to take a breath. I have to prepare myself for this. So hold up. Okay, I have to prepare myself. A goofball. Okay, so this is called a smart deal. A smart deal is like a Today Special. It's a limited time offer, it's an exceptional value, so it's priced like a Today Special, but we usually get to offer it over the course of a couple of days, usually 5 to 7 days, depending on what it is. Well, this one, it's our birthday, and it's our Love Your Look event. So our buyers wanted to do something really special, so we're bringing you the #1 top trending shape in the world of diamonds, and that is a gorgeous oval, and wow, do I love that. I need this. I do not have oval studs. I've always wanted oval studs, and we have them for you today. So if this oval stud, let's say, for example, these were $49, would be pretty amazing, right? Well, you're not just getting a pair of oval studs. We are also going to include today the #1 choice in diamond stud earrings right here. You're looking at it, that's, I believe, a little over a carat total weight, so you're looking at the perfect, so believable. Not over the top big, but perfect, believable big. Okay, so let's show you that. But wait, there's more. We're also going to be including Princess. I love these. Look at the size. I mean, that's way over a carat in each ear, you guys. Way over a carat total weight in each ear. That is also part of this offer. Then we take you on to the teardrops. Yes, teardrop studs also included. Oh my gosh. And then last but not least, if you're ready for this, you are getting marquise cuts. And these marquise are perfect. They're like the perfect little diamond navettes. Check it out. Stunning. If this does not look like real diamond studs, every single one of these, the marquise, the pairs, the princess, the rounds, and the gorgeous ovals, nothing does. So you ready for this? So what would one pair be, right? I mean, we had our diamond studs early in the hour, they were $34.95, they were great, $34.95. So let's say one was $39. We're not doing one for $39, or two, or three, or four. Are you ready for this? All 5 pair, while supplies last, boom, $39.98 for 5 pairs of earrings. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. All 5 of these, and they are each beautiful. They are so real looking. They're not big, huge, 15 carats in each ear that'll be sparkly but not look authentic. This looks like real diamonds you're wearing. And it's an entire wardrobe of diamonds that you're wearing. And girls, for $39.98, forget about it. And then one more thing I have to show you. They all come individually boxed, individually packaged. If you are looking for gifts for their individual little box inside this big box. So you have a gift for your daughter, your daughter-in-law, your sister, your girlfriend, your granddaughter, whomever, bridesmaids, whatever you have in mind, or an entire wardrobe for you. Maybe keep 2, give 2, keep 3, give 2, whatever you want to do for $39.98. I've never seen that before. I think that, what does that break down to? What is, let's see, $8 for one pair. That's a first. That is a first for us here at HSN, and I'm excited about it. I already ordered a set of these because I'm going to keep my ovals because I want those ovals. But these make amazing gifts. I mean, if you have anybody to give a gift to, I have nieces, granddaughter. I have my little granddaughter. Her ears aren't pierced yet, but someday they will be. But I have nieces that I know would love these. I'd love to share them with a sister. And I have people that I know that would not wear a big 8-carat diamond in each ear or a simulated diamond. This is what we really wear. This is what is the hottest thing in diamonds, and that's why we picked these cuts, and that's why we picked these sizes, because this is what people want in diamond studs. So that's why we really kept it real. Right, Paul? I mean, we decided instead of going huge, 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 which is fun to do sometimes, we wanted this to be a true every single day wardrobe for the girl that is looking for earrings that she can rely on to just look authentic and fabulous. But seriously, 5 pair, I still feel like I'm goofing it up. 5 pair for $39.98. I look at the retail value of $87.50. I was telling Paul earlier, I said, in the real world, you couldn't buy this. You go to one of those stores that sell the finest simulated diamond and precious metal, you're 50, 60, 70 bucks for one pair of earrings. Easy, easy. And you know that if you've ever shopped for the really good stuff, the high-end, good cubic zirconia in precious metal like this, this is not glass, these aren't crystals, this isn't rhinestone, these are hand-cut, hand-set, and you get it all. You don't have to pick. You get it all today if you call us and make your first $13.33 payment. How fun is this?
It is so fun, Colleen. I'm telling you, absolutely. fun. And I love bringing something this special to so many women. And now that I see how well they're selling, the truth of the matter is there's not even going to be enough to go around. This is truly the most modern, the most up-to-date, the most coveted upgraded wardrobe of of cubic zirconia we have ever offered. Now, you talk about those ovals and how they are the hot trend. Did you ask yourself why? I'll tell you why. Because celebrities, influencers, stars, royalty, they want to wear something different.
Exactly.
Not something that everybody else has. So the oval is on fire at the upper end of the crust.
Right.
That's where it's on fire.
And is it not true? I mean, I would not blink at buying one for any of these for $39.98 in precious metal. There's the oval, by the way. You guys, these are flying out of here. You're the first audience to see this. So I encourage you, if you'd like to order a set, you get all 5 individually boxed. Paul, I was talking about the believability of the size. And I think that is probably what I love most about this, is that this is, because I have sisters who only would wear it if it really looks like something that they would really be wearing in real diamonds. And I think that's when I look at this looks so authentic. The size is perfect. Look at those round brilliants. It's the perfect size, isn't it?
Well, it is, and for me, the most obvious test of whether a stone looks real or not is, do your friends and neighbors believe that this is diamond? And these are a set. There are 5 pairs that your friends and neighbors will believe are real diamonds. And here's the fun part. As you work your way through the wardrobe, and I think these are truly self-purchase. You're going to get them for those ovals. You all want them. And then as you work your way through the wardrobe, you might say to yourself, you know what? My sister would really love those marquees. She doesn't have those, and she has a double piercing, so this will be perfect for her upper piercing. You'll take that, and you'll take it in the gift box. Remember, it comes like the box is nice. It's substantial. It's hard. And inside are 5 individual gift boxes. I left the lid on one so you can see what they look like.
Nice.
They don't feel cheap. They feel expensive. So when you think about a gift that's $8 a piece, and you give this to someone, maybe your babysitter, maybe to someone, you know what I do with things like this? I take them and I keep one in my wallet, and then if someone gives me great service at a restaurant, I'll leave a pair of earrings.
Oh, wow.
And tell them thank you.
Oh, they'll
have fun,
oh my gosh.
Have a $40 meal. The tip would be $8 anyway. Leave a pair of earrings. Then you feel like a Rockefeller, and I like to feel like a Rockefeller.
You know what? Honestly, for $8 to get something so beautiful and so versatile and wearable, and you can see 1,000 gone already. We're just launching it now. So I would encourage you, if you or someone you love, would enjoy this. I can't think of any woman that has pierced ears that would not love these. The set is divine. Each one, though, I'm gonna hold them still one more time, because remember, you are getting all 5 pairs of earrings. You're not picking. It's not your choice. There is the princess cut. They are perfect. They look like about the size of a 1-carat diamond in each ear. This whole set is total carat weight around 8 carats total. So you have the perfect, again, look at the size of that princess. They are absolutely breathtaking. The cut, they are hand cut, they're hand set. They're beautiful. So it's different than a cushion. The princess has the real clean lines. It doesn't have the rounded shoulder, and they are gorgeous. So that is your princess cut. The teardrop, you have to see this up close, and these are, again, large. These are over a carat in each ear, over a 1-carat size in each ear. And look at how beautiful. We give you diamond equivalents when we talk about the sizes. Look at those beautiful teardrops. If you don't have teardrop studs yet, now you do. Fancy cuts and diamonds are trending big time. Just what Paul said, because people like something that's a little different. So what you get is all the fancies. You get them all. You don't have to pick. You get the oval, that's the #1 trending fancy cut in a diamond, but then you also get the round brilliant, which for decades has been the #1 top selling diamond in an engagement ring and a stud, period. And look at these round brilliants. They are beautiful. You saw this on Victoria's ear. They're beautiful on the ear. Look at how stunning they are. I mean, you can see they're just pristine and perfect. The size, again, like Paul said, you know that it's great when your neighbor, your sister, your best friend says, wow, those are beautiful diamonds, as opposed to that can't possibly be real. And we all have things like that that can't possibly be real, and they're still fun to wear. We don't care, because it's still fun to experience it. But that's not what this set is. This is the set that you will wear daily. If you're going to work, whatever you're doing, this is the set that you can just feel comfortable and confident knowing that your earrings look beautiful. Also, I don't know if Victoria has a double pierced ear. I think she may. Because frankly, what's fun about the marquise is the size of this would be really conducive if you have a double piercing, if you have a second pierce. Look at the size, are so nice. These also would be great for anybody that just wants a real easy, not over the top. That's about the size of a 1/2 carat diamond in each ear. For $39.98. If you're just stopping by, it's a smart deal. It's the launch of our beautiful smart deal. They all come individually boxed, so you know that you have something that's ready for gift giving. But I think this is something that many of you are going to keep for yourself. And you'll keep them because these are, again, everyday studs. Period. It's the everyday stud. The #1 top selling diamond stud in the world. Oh, Victoria, stop it.
Nice. Oh, bravo, bravo, bravo. That's fantastic. Well, you're so beautiful anyway, Victoria. I feel, as soon as you showed up on screen, I felt like, oh my God, I'm underdressed. I don't look good enough for her.
Right? No, she looks so gorgeous. But you know what I want to say? That marquise is the quintessential earring for the second piercing. The way it flatters the ear, it just slides right in there. Look at how great that looks. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. That looks so good.
It looks like they were made to go together. Oh wait, they were. How about that? Yeah.
Oh, that looks so good.
You know what else we have? You know what else we haven't talked about, Colleen? Most of us, and I would venture to get almost all of us, are wearing masks out in public. And if you've been wearing your mask and you try putting on a large dangly pair of earrings, you realize those earrings are in the way. And so these, all of them, all 5 pairs are the perfect adornment for wearing a mask. You still have that touch of beauty on the side, but there's nothing to get in the way. Like every time I hit my mask off, it catches on my glasses and I pull it off. I'm like, ugh, I wish someone would create, something that works better. Well, a stud earring is the perfect accessory for what we're going through right now. And it's also the hottest #1 trend. So you have the hottest trend, you have the perfect accessory, you have all those beautiful fancy cuts, including #1 oval in 2.5 carat total weight. We're talking home run, home run, home run.
Exactly. You know what, Paul is absolutely right. Because for me, earrings to me are like sunglasses and lipstick. I do not leave the house without at least those 3 things. And if I don't have earrings on, I go back. I have to have earrings on. But to your point, even when you're home, even when you're not going anywhere fancy, you still want to have an earring in your ear. This is your wardrobe. This is your everyday, we call this love your look. This is your everyday little bit of sparkle. Your everyday little bit of something at your ear that just brings some pretty light and looks beautiful and looks polished and finished. And the other thing that's great about this earring, and by the way, the oval, if it were just the oval for $39, I still think these would fly out the door. To get all 5, that's why we have so many of these already spoken for. But I did want to say, for those of you that are thinking about this, for you or for a friend, you know what, it's fun to own the best in class. And although these are not diamonds, they are the finest simulated diamonds. And frankly, not so good diamonds aren't that great, right? I mean, so at least you're getting best in class when you choose this. You get to experience the finest that you can buy in the world of diamond simulants. And that, I think, can make you feel confident knowing your earrings are going to look beautiful. They're not too big, they're not too small, they're just right. They are just the perfect right size. And for $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, wow. If you do have a daughter or if you yourself have a double pierced ear, that marquise is honestly, I think, the best thing I've ever seen in a double pierce like that. That is the most genius thing to put that next to any of these. It looks so classy, and look at how perfect that looks on her ear. So if you have, most of our models do have double pierced ears now that I'm thinking about it. And if you're the same, here you go. Now you are able to really play and wardrobe any of those shapes when you pop these in your ear. So Express is the way to go. Jump in, get your earrings today. Experience Absolute for the very first time. If you're not familiar with Absolute, this is the best way to introduce yourself to this really special, special collection. And it's a way for you to celebrate with us, because that's what Love Your Look is all about. It's a day for you to pick things that will give you a pick-me-up every day, things that speak to you. And I think I have never met a woman who does not love the look of a diamond stud. I mean, I think that it's kind of a sure bet. Don't you think, Paul?
Of course, it's a sure bet. Are you kidding? You know, I was admiring, too, looking at Victoria. She has gorgeous, lush, fabulous hair, and lots of it. And framing her face, there you go. And look at how those diamonds, the absolute cubic zirconia, look at how they pop.
Wow.
Look at how you can see them, how integral it is to that beautiful look that she's sporting. By the way, I love that lipstick color. You're going to have to tell me that too, because I know at least 3 gals are going to want to copy that. But the whole look is absolutely perfect. And without those studs, they would not be.
Oh, you're
and
right.
so you can see what these fancy cuts in the perfect sizes. I almost call this the Queen's wardrobe, because if you think about the Queen and how perfectly presented she always is, everything is always perfect. And if she were taking a trip and she needed 5 pairs of earrings, they would each one be the perfect size. Nothing would be gaudy. Nothing would be over the top. Everything would be appropriate for her station, as it were. Now, they might be real. But it's a look.
You know what else you made me think
it's a royal wardrobe.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I think is interesting, because so often when you're getting dressed, let's say, for example, you're wearing a statement necklace, or you're wearing a statement bracelet or a big cocktail ring. This is the earring you wear with that. Because sometimes you don't need big hair, big, right? You kind of want one focal point. It might be a big cuff, it might be a cocktail ring, it might be, you know, a necklace. This is the earring that doesn't compete. Doesn't compete with you. You saw Victoria, she's gorgeous. This is just enhancing her beauty. It's not competing with her. It's not pulling focus. It's just adding this added touch of elegance and gorgeous sparkle. So that's what's fun about this. On days when you don't know what earring to wear, you have an entire wardrobe that'll work back to anything else that's in your jewelry box or anything else that you're putting on, because it doesn't compete. It just is that perfect little exclamation point, that perfect little finishing touch, but not so little. That, again, is over a carat. That's 1.25 carats solitaire in each ear. That's the oval cut that everybody's excited about, because we don't see oval studs very often. The #1 trending stud out there, and you're getting that for $39. Oh, but wait, you're also getting the round brilliance at no extra charge. Then you're also getting the princess cuts at no extra charge. And then we're also throwing in those gorgeous marquees at no extra charge. Oh, but wait, there's more, teardrops. You're getting all of it. All 5 pair. They come individually packaged in box for you. What a fun treat this will be to just every day, just depending on your mood, what you want to wear. You might think you'll be giving some away. You might decide to keep them all. I mean, this is for $39. That's a whole wardrobe of all of the hottest cuts. I mean, look at how beautiful they come packaged. I love these little white gift boxes, because they are ready to give if you want to give them as a gift. But I just think for every girl, this is, again, loving your look. This is, for most of us, this is our look. If I had to choose for the rest of my life only one earring to wear, no question, hands down, it would be a stud. Without a doubt. You know, I love my hoops. I'd give up my hoops. I'd wear studs. If I had to pick one thing, I'd wear studs for the rest of my life, because I just love the way it looks, and I love the comfort factor. And I know Victoria is not mic'd up today. I love when she actually has a mic on, because we love her point of view. But Victoria, this is her style. She doesn't like big, huge, over-the-top jewelry. So that's why you look so great in it, because it looks like something that you would really choose for yourself, Victoria. Don't you think? I think a lot, you can just tell by the way she looks in this, Paul, that this looks like her style.
No, it definitely looks like her style. And I'm just sitting here thinking, one of the things I love most about these is that these are earrings that when people see you and compliment you, they're not going to say, "Ooh, I love your earrings." They're going to say, "You look beautiful today. I don't want you to notice my jewelry. I want you to tell me I look great." And these are complimentary pieces. They don't take over. They just give you that little something that makes you look a little younger, a little hipper, a little prettier than maybe you felt before you put them on. And that, for me, is a perfect earring. And here's a set of 5. 5.
5. I love it. Okay, so we have an eagle eye camera guy who spotted that you might want to service all a cocktail back there. Is that what are in those little jars back there, Paul Woods?
Well, I tried to hide them with the birthday balloons, but I guess I didn't do a very good job. You know, there's cognacs and whiskeys and things of that nature.
Okay, so maybe tonight.
You see they're all full. I never touch them.
Right, it's just for a decoration. So Rob likes a good cognac, so he's asking for a cognac. Tonight when we're back, maybe we'll have a cocktail for our evening show. But in the meantime, I'm so glad that we're having fun here because we have more to talk about. That ring, this amazing ring. Paul owns this ring. Paul even owns this ring, so it can be for him or her, but it's the famous Quadrillion, one of the most famous rings of all time. It launched at HSN many years ago for $150. We have a value like you have to see to believe. We'll get you more history on that beautiful Quadrillion. Keep ordering our fabulous smart deal. Thank you so much for calling. We'll be back with more right after this. Don't go away.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Everybody, we are celebrating today. So glad you're here with us. It's our Love Your Look event, and we are featuring beautiful Absolute, the world's finest simulated diamonds with Paul Woods, and we have something extra special and exciting to share with you. I was telling the story earlier. It was in 1995 I first laid eyes on this ring in real life. In person. It was in Las Vegas. The first time I went to the Las Vegas jewelry show, and I walked by this jewelry store and I saw it in the window and I said, I have to go in and see that ring. So they told me what it's called. It's called a Quadrillion. At the time, it was selling for $50,000. $50,000. You can still buy a Quadrillion ring today in diamonds. You can commission to have it made in diamonds. It would cost a lot of money, and it would look identical to this. So here's what we get to do today. So when we launched this at HSN many, many years ago, it was $149. I'll never forget, we all flipped out over it. I bought mine immediately. I still have it. I still absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous ring. However, in my wildest dreams, I did not ever believe there would be a day that we could sell this magnificent ring. It's probably one of the most expensive rings to make. It's all calibrated, it's all channel set, all princess cuts with trillions. Trillions and princess for days, no prongs, invisible setting. I mean, it is just ridiculously labor intense to make this. It has this great little you can see kind of swooped in detail on the side. When you put this ring on, it is a dream on the finger. So ladies, here's the bottom line. We offered this once, Paul and I, it flew out the door so fast, it made everybody's head spin, and we brought it back for the birthday. $49.98. If you own this ring, boy, would I love to hear from you. $49.98, I cannot tell you how much fun this is to wear. Although it is a statement ring, let me just share with you, it is not huge. It is not over the top. This is not like a big fake looking ring at all. It is so refined and beautiful. You can see I'm gonna have them pull out on my hand. It's not oversized, because we could have done it bigger, but we want it to look, again, authentic and diamond-like and real. And that's what you have here. It is absolutely, positively gorgeous. For $49.98, this Quadrillion was first developed in the 1970s. It was trademarked in the 1980s. And then again, it started filtering into the market. And of course, it was became one of the most famous rings over the decades. And then lo and behold, here we are, 50 bucks. If somebody had told me that 20 years ago, or it was probably about 18 years ago when we first launched this on HSN, I would have never believed in a million years you can't, I don't know how they can make a ring like this. Paul, the work that goes into making this is cut by diamond cutters, set by diamond setters. I mean, $49.98, isn't that a crazy, ridiculous price on such a work of art?
It is absolutely beyond crazy. Make your eyes googly, because you look at it and it looks like a many $1,000 ring. And when you hear it's only the price of a tank of gas, it just blows your mind. Now, we make a lot of jewelry here that's really beautiful, but it's rare that I find a piece that I fall in love with and I have to have two. And so I got my own. I bought it just like you do, only I cheated a little bit. I called the manufacturer and I said, would you make me one and gold plate it, please? So mine is just slightly different. They said, for money, yeah, we will, of course. So they charged it. I get so many compliments on this. And you're right. It's a lot of look, but it's almost sporty. It's not like a cocktail ring. Yeah, it's got like a quality to it that says, you know, hey, I'm an active person and I'm out and about, and yes, I'm successful, but I have kids and I work, and it's not over the top
because there's no prongs
with that much look.
It's so smooth and clean. It's amazing to me how fresh and sophisticated and beautiful it looks, and yet it's been around for many decades. It's been around since the 70s. So that's what great style is all about.
I saw it first when I was 25 in 1985, and one of my boss's wives was given it on her 40th wedding anniversary. And it became the ring that a lot of really successful women waited for a special anniversary or a special event, a special moment in their lives to get that ring as a gift. That was, it said you made it. It was that ring. And so everybody that saw that ring knew what it was. Everyone was jealous. Everyone was excited. Everybody coveted it and wanted it. Well, now we can all have that ring and have that look. And in fact, did you talk about the FlexPay company? Because that's the other thing that blows my mind here, that for a little bit of money, you can get it home.
Exactly. You'll be wearing it for $1,666. Now, I have to update everybody on what's happening here, because a big chunk of the whole supply gone on this ring. If you're thinking about it, I'd love to encourage you. We have another show tonight in prime time, and so a lot of the girls who aren't watching this afternoon will hopefully have a shot at this in the size they need. We just lost the size 11, so a lot of these sizes are starting to get very, very limited. But the best part is you can spend your $1,666, get it home, get it on your finger for such a glamorous, gorgeous ring. As Paul said, it is so comfortable. There are no prongs. It will not scratch. It doesn't get, you know, when you're getting dressed, your ring isn't getting stuck in your sleeve. When you're combing your hair isn't getting stuck in prongs. When you're playing with your pets, your hand, again, they're not getting stuck because it's so smooth on the hand. From every angle, this has to be done. Very few this takes real, true talent. I'm gonna hold really still. I want you to see it up close. This takes so much talent to create a ring like this. Those are trillion cuts that are set into the sides. Those are princess cuts that are channel set. You can see how it's almost like they're floating. Look at that. All the work is done from underneath. It's like an invisible setting. You can't even see how they did it, right? I mean, look at how the stones just keep going. It has to be done to absolute perfection in order to make this work. Look at that centerpiece. It is gorgeous. I'm gonna try to find the total carat weight on this for you. I bet Paul has that handy too. But girls, if you're thinking about it.
6.8 carats.
Wow,
yeah.
6.8, look at that. It's a masterpiece. It's a little mini masterpiece for your finger. Look at that.
I don't know how mini it is, but it is definitely a masterpiece.
You're right.
Definitely a masterpiece. And you know what? It's a piece of jewelry that elevates your mood. You put it on and you feel, you stand taller, your shoulders back, you feel successful, you feel rich, you feel accomplished, you feel pretty, you feel lucky. You know, it's just one of those pieces of jewelry that brightens the day. And I think all jewelry should do that, but this is one that just excels at making you feel terrific.
Oh, for sure. Look at that on the hand. It's fun. It's a piece of history. It's something different. It's $50. It's $49.98. I have to tell you, the first time I saw we could sell this ring for $49.98, I had a fit. I almost fell off my chair. Could not believe my eyes. And again, it's the perfect choice for the girl who loves something that's glamorous and beautiful, but almost practical. It's like practical luxury. We're getting close to half of them sold out for the entire visit. And by the way, when this one does disappear, when it sells out, we will not see this ring back, perhaps for the rest of the year. If we get it back, it won't be maybe till December for a holiday show. So it'll be a while before we get to see this ring again. So if you'd like to order it, it's 710-238. It's $16.66 on your credit card. We'd love to get that on your hand so you can take it to lunch, wear it, just daily if you want to, wear it in place of an engagement ring if you want to. They do call it an engagement ring, but frankly, that would work on any finger. You could do ring finger, however you decide to wear it. I hope you're able to order it. I think you're going to love it. But we're gonna move on. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite things in Absolute. These are my own. I love these. These are big, gorgeous Asscher-cut. Asscher-cut studs in gold. These are in solid 14 karat gold. I love them. I live in them. They are beautiful. Okay. So with that said, there are choices here for you today, and then we'll talk a little bit about the history of Asscher-cut. It's one of the hottest cuts out there, period, bar none. And what we're looking at is, first of all, you can do a 4 karat total weight, which is 2 carats in each ear. Really expect it to be the size of like a 1.5 carat diamond in each ear. Square cuts always skew a little bit smaller in, not in the weight, the actual weight, but in the size, all right? So although they weigh in at 4 carats, the diamond size in your ear is about 1.5 carats. Then we take you on to the 8 carat total weight. The diamond size in your ear is going to be a 2.5 to 3 carat diamond size. Just to get you, just so you understand, with Asscher-cut, it's a very dense, heavy cut. And because of that, you get a little bit less size. So keep that in mind as you order this. And then last but not least, these are ones I own, and I love, 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 love these. I can't tell you enough good things about them. They are in solid 14 karat gold. They're 12 karat total weight. It's about the size of a 4.5 to 5 carat diamond in each ear. And you're getting these for $79.98. Asscher-cut is one of the most expensive cuts. It's one of the most sought after cuts worldwide. It was developed in 1902 by Joseph Asscher, and it rapidly became one of the hottest cuts. If you look back to archive jewelry from the Art Deco era, the Asscher-cut was everything, and women loved it and went wild for it. And then over the years, they kind of reintroduced the Asscher-cut. Well into the 90s, this royal Asscher-cut came back and women went crazy again. A lot of the young women in Hollywood choose Asscher-cut in their diamond engagement rings. My bottom line is, if you don't own it yet, to get these in gold, to get this in a 12 karat, an 8 karat, or a 4 karat total in solid 14 karat gold is unheard of. Victoria is modeling the 8 karat total weights for you. So that's about the size of a 3 karat diamond in each ear. It skews slightly smaller, just want to call that out to you. But they're perfect, and they're huge, and they're gorgeous. So whether you want the big daddies that I own, the 12 karat, I love them, or you want to go with the 8 carats that are still, you can see that's not for the faint of heart. And the 4 karat, again, 2 carat in each ear is nothing to, nothing to cry over your spilt milk over, but look at the size. You can see on the ear, I mean, they really show up. They're gorgeous. They don't flop forward on my ear. They're amazingly comfortable. Paul and I will describe the posts we use for these. I want these posts on every one of my earrings because they're a silicone post with a solid gold center. And you can see it's not flopping forward on my little wimpy pierced ears. So it sits perfectly like little spotlights up by your ear. So that's the 12 karat total weight. So they're not huge, huge. Don't think, oh God, that's too big. It's not. It's really not, I don't think. I think they just look perfect, and I love mine. I have to say, it's probably, if I have to pick a favorite of all my Absolute earrings, I think this is my #1. What do you have to say about Asscher-cut, Paul Woods?
Well, I think you covered it. I did want to mention that you talked about young celebrities who are loving this cut again, and I was just going to drop some names. This is a cut that you see on Jessica, you see on Kate, you see on Gwyneth, and you see on a lot of young influencers again, because women have rediscovered the magical beauty of an Asscher-cut. And you talked about the thickness or the depth of the cut, and that's important because when you do a square cut like this and fancy with these edges, there is a lot of depth to the stone that you don't see from the top. But what you do see is a richness, a depth to the scintillation of the stone that is very believable and is very noticeable from far away.
True.
They look like natural diamonds.
By the way,
look, yeah.
Is this like, is she showstop? I mean, she's always show-stopping, but that is jaw-dropping on you, girl. She's dying over there. She's like, I need these. So she wore the smallest and the biggest in the same ear. Oh, does that look great or does that look great? Yeah, we all need these.
Yeah,
I would encourage you, because they're 14 karat gold, they're solid 14 karat gold. I'm gonna hold this really still. One thing to note about them, because I wear mine all the time, you can't really see the metal. I point that out because I wear them even when I'm wearing silver jewelry. I want them to show this close so you can see. All you see really is this gorgeous stone. I just want you guys to get a really nice close-up of this. See what I mean, Paul? They're so white and bright. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think we've talked about this before, aren't the prongs done in white, and yet the whole setting is done in yellow? That's why, girls, all you see is that breathtaking cut. Oh my gosh.
Well, and that's the same thing we would do in natural diamond. You know, we always want to make sure that the actual setting, the finding, doesn't compete with the stone. And so when you get these home, you'll see that the top of the prongs are actually rhodium plated.
Right.
Just like we would do if these were natural, so that they don't take away from the look of the stone.
Yeah,
then I want to talk about those silicone
back.
backs.
Yes, please.
Because we did a couple things here. The post is long and generous, so they're easy. And then you see that cushiony back. I call it the marshmallow back. Inside that marshmallow of silicone is 14 karat gold clutch. And when you put them on, there's a little bit of pressure you need to apply, and then they get to your ear. They feel like marshmallows kissing the back of your ear, and what that does is gives those substantial stones something to stand up against, and that's why they don't droop their little heads. Right. Everybody says in the reviews they are the most comfortable posts and clutches they've ever had, and you said it yourself, Colleen. So they're comfortable. They actually, for the gold snob in you who only wears solid gold, hello, these are solid 14 karat gold. I'm a gold snob. I like gold. And if you want only gold touching your ears, that's what these are. And then we've given you those beautiful Asscher-cuts in the 3 different sizes. And Colleen, you raise a great point. That cut does appear smaller than the carat weight because of the depth.
Yes.
So if you think, oh, I normally really only would never wear a 2 karat, or don't. Go ahead and get the 4.
See, we'll show you how it's not shallow.
Yeah.
If a stone is too shallow, incidentally, you don't get the same brilliance. So I'm showing you, although they're the weight, they appear, so for example, these are 6 karat total weight. They're about the size of a 4.5 to 5 karat diamond. So just note that when you get them. That's why they're not, I promise you, they're not too big. And how many left in the big ones here? This is that 12 karat. If you want these, we have a couple hundred only left. They're beautiful. The cut is spectacular. It is one of the most beautiful cuts you can buy in a diamond today. It takes a square, it takes a princess, it takes that cut to a whole new level. And if you want to do what Victoria's doing, because that is just really to die for, I mean, how beautiful. Victoria, are you back with us tonight? Yay, so Victoria will be back tonight. We have 2 more hours of beautiful Absolute coming up tonight, by the way, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. More goodies. I don't know if we'll have any Asscher-cuts left or not. I hope so. The Smart Deal will be back. All kinds of other surprises. And we have a lot more tonight in solid gold, don't we, Paul?
We do, and brand new things no one's seen yet before. So I'm really excited. I'll see you tonight at 7, I think, right? Yeah, 7 and 8.
7 to 9, exactly. So we'll look forward to that. But in the meantime, if you are thinking about getting a spectacular pair of earrings for yourself that are in gold, a lot of women are very sensitive to other metals. A lot of women can only wear solid gold in their ears. But notice, because we've used platinum plating for the prongs, that rhodium finish, you do basically get a 2-tone effect here, but they will look gorgeous with whatever you decide to wear them with. I am just confident you will love them because they really are special, and it's something that you don't see yourself coming and going in. And if you research this a little bit, our retail value came in on this $168 for this pair. I think you'd spend every penny, if not more, to get an Asscher-cut like this in solid gold. And then remember, that's in simulated diamond that is not absolute. That is not necessarily the absolute. So Paul, this was very exciting. What fun.
What fun indeed. I might have to take a nap to get ready for tonight.
I'm gonna go have a little bite to eat, and I will see you back here. I know our show tonight, I have to tell you all, we have the J-Lo ring back. We have all kinds of, we have a brand new bracelet. We have so many pretty things, lots more in gold for you to see, and more surprises. So Paul, I'll look forward to it. Thank you so much. I'll see you tonight.
Thanks, bye.
Bye. All right, keep ordering your beautiful Asscher-cut in your choice of the 4 carat, the 8 carat, or the 12 carat. I hope you will stay right there because coming up next, Sarah Anderson is going to join you. She's going to continue with our birthday celebration and our Love Your Look event going on. So I will see you back at 7. Thank you so much for watching. The Beekmans are returning this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on Saturday. Here's a little sneak peek of what they have in store.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Celebrate HSN's birthday with the HSN card. You'll get all kinds of birthday perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, extra flex on most home electronic and culinary items, only during our birthday, plus an exclusive VIP savings event on July 28th, just for our VIPs. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/hsncard.
Birthdays are made for shopping.